Hi, Lillian. How you doing?
I'm good.
Man, it's a beautiful day today. It's really pretty. It's about 74, 75 degrees. Very gentle breeze, very, very gentle. And the sun's kind of coming in and out. A little bit overcast, but just enough to keep the sun from really getting you. And let's walk around the backyard a little bit. Over here's my holly plant. It's not what I usually would think of as a holly plant, because I thought hollies had odd kind of leaves on them, but like Christmas tree type of leaves, and with points on them. But these don't. These have the rounded leaves, but it's equipped with stickers. This one's got stickers on it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now I wanted to show you this over here. Over here is where I was digging my trench, and I'm getting ready for the next rainfall, because when it rains it used to flood my patio, and now it doesn't flood my patio anymore. I'm counting on it coming down through here and then running off out into the yard. Okay? So if it works, that would be a good thing. And over here's my oleanders, my beautiful oleanders. You can see here that the different new growth coming out in the oleanders. Beautiful new leaves, fresh and green. I trimmed it back last year, and it's so supple now. The new leaves are coming out, and it's going to be a nice little bushy little oleander that'll give us a lot of privacy. Now the next thing I wanted to show you was my cactus. Over here's the cactus in this area over here. These cactus are known as prickly pear cactus, and I understand they're edible, but I wouldn't want to eat them because I don't particularly have a taste for cactus, and they're a lot of work to prepare because you have to make sure all the thorns are out of them. But if you're in the mood for cactus, these are the edible type right here, and they grow in all shapes and sizes. Look how beautiful my pine tree is. Brand new growth on the needles. Brand new growth. Nice and green and shiny. Look how shiny they are. Wow. And let's take a look at the trunk on this pine tree. This tree is known as an Afghan pine tree, and it's desert tolerant. And this tree used to be our Christmas tree. We planted this tree about 30 years ago, and it's grown into be quite a big tree. And over here, since the birds like this tree so much, I thought I would put in a bird feeder. Now this bird feeder is something that I found on the hill back behind my yard. I bought it when we first moved to this house, and then I lost it somehow, and it got buried underneath all the pine needles. But I put a little perch on it right here, and I fill it with seeds, and this little perch is for the mourning doves. That way I could let the mourning doves come in and feed, because they wouldn't have any other place to land, and they get to eat these different kinds of seeds. Now when the hummingbirds come back this summer, they're south right now, but when they come back for the summer, I have a nice little hummingbird feeder that I picked up at the dollar store. It only cost me $1. And I have an ant mold up here that keeps the ants from getting in here. And this is just a spray paint cap with a little plastic dome that keeps water from hitting the oil, but the oil provides a barrier for the ants so they can't get into this. Now, there's another place I wanted to show you, and it's over by my workroom. Can you imagine soap tree yuccas growing in my backyard? We planted these seeds 30 years ago, and we planted them all over the hill, but they came down the hill from the rains, and they found their location here, and they started to grow. This is the state plant or state flower of New Mexico, and they're very prolific in New Mexico and in our area here in Las Cruces. Now take a look at this cactus. Can you imagine the ears on this cactus? It's cracked here, it bent over, but there's my hand. Look at my hand up against that cactus leaf.
This is called a barrel cactus.
Yeah. This is a barrel cactus?
Yes.
No, this is not a barrel cactus. This is a prickly pear cactus.
Prickly is the smaller ones.
Well, I thought the barrel cactus were the round ones.
They are round ones, but they're big. They're like a crown, like a wheel cactus.
Wow.
See, look at the size over there.
Yeah?
See how huge that is?
So this is a barrel cactus?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, it's not a barrel cactus. The barrel is the one that's sunk in.
Yeah.
I think this is called a wheel. W-H-E-L-L.
A wheel cactus.
W-H-E-E-L. Wheel.
I never knew.
A wheel.
I never knew there was such a thing as a wheel cactus.
Yeah, I looked it up one time. Not a barrel. This barrel is the one that's round.
But you know what?
Oh,
the leaves
this
on this thing are huge. My hand's close to it. I'm not going to touch it. But it's close to it, just to give you an idea of size. Big, big leaves on these cactus.
You know, sort of like the wagon wheel, how the round, big wagon wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Wheel cactus.
Anyhow, we have to keep these trimmed back because they have a tendency, like over here, they're so aggressive that they will grow out onto this ledge. And if you will, take a look at this little baby right here. It's a brand new leaf coming out. Brand new. Isn't that something, how they propagate and grow? Just one little leaf. I guess these soap tree yuccas can be used for a lot of things. I could see how you could weave a basket out of this stuff. And they tell me that the stalks are edible through here. If you skin them, but these are so thin, I don't think you could really get much out of them. But the bigger soap tree yuccas that have the big round stem, you can actually chew on them, and they got like sugary content in them. At least that's what I learned from the internet. It may not be right though. I would be afraid to eat any cactus. Well, I hear the morning doves.
Look at your rabbit cactus over there.
Oh, my rabbit cactus.
Prickly is the one that you just...
Long-eared cactus?
This one is called rabbit ears.
A rabbit ear cactus.
Yeah, because look at that. Look at that there. It looks like rabbit ears.
Yeah, but look how they've kind of fallen over. I wonder if that's because of I bet that's caused by the snow. We had some snow here and it caused these to kind of flatten out.
See, these rabbit ears, it looks like a rabbit ear.
Yeah. And here's a brand new one coming up right here. Isn't that neat? Yeah. Really, really neat. Oh, look at that branch up there. Can you see it? It's hanging right down on top of the hill, right on top of the cactus. Isn't that something? You can see it's right there.
Where's your finger?
It's right here. Right there. See? Right there.
Okay, yeah.
Look at the branch. It's coming down.
Well, here's the pear. This is this freaking pear. There's paths in here to compare what size it is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, see, this is just a prickly pear. Right here's a good one. See, look how small. They're a much smaller leaf. My hand is the size. It's actually bigger.
Here's a
than the
large one here. Put your hand in it. Let's see it in comparison.
Right here. Here we go. See, look. It's still about the size of my hand. See,
Yeah.
it's still. They're not real big.
No. That's your prickly pear.
But, oh, and can you see
cactus.
up there? There's a, it's called a Mormon tea plant.
Mormon tea.
Now that's a volunteer plant. That grew there all by itself. I think a bird brought its seed or something, and it sprouted, and the animals love it. They go in there and they enjoy the shade and the shelter that it provides them. And we've even had ground squirrels go back in there and dig a nest. They have a good time.
Hey, look, there's new growth in the cactus.
Oh yes, right here you can see the new buds that are coming out right here. Yeah. Right in here. New growth. Spring is coming. Well, I think that's about it. I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and hope you enjoyed the little tour of my backyard. And until next time, see you later. Bye.